What is happening in the Gaza Strip? In the last 24 hours, the IDF managed to organize the departure of approximately 20,000 Gazan residents from the northern Gaza Strip, mainly from the Jabalia area and Bet Lahia. Hamas has been pressuring these people to stay in place so that they can use them as human shields against IDF attacks, but their strength is diminishing and the civilians are no longer intimidated by this group. The IDF set up corridors for these civilians to be able to move to designated safe zones further south, carrying out checkpoints to make sure that no Hamas terrorist would try to escape by hiding amongst the civilians. Several terrorists were in fact caught in the process of trying to do this, and others surrendered to the IDF and immediately began giving up information which helped the capture of other terrorists. The operation, which aims to damage the terrorist infrastructure in the area, has been going on for several weeks. Hundreds of terrorists have been eliminated, and the power of Hamas in the northern Gaza Strip has been severely degraded. In related news, last Thursday, the Air Force launched a strike on a Hamas position that had been set up in a compound formerly used as part of the Abu Hassan school in the northern part of the Gaza Strip. It is estimated that at least 18 terrorists from the Hamas and the Palestinian Islamic Jihad organizations were eliminated in this strike. The command and control complex that was attacked was used by the terrorists to plan and carry out terrorist operations against the IDF forces and against the citizens of the State of Israel. This included rocket launchers as well as plans for ground attacks against IDF forces. However, it is beginning to be evident that the elimination of Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar last week and the manner in which he departed this earth has taken a lot of the fighting spirit out of the remaining Hamas combatants. This might open the door for an end to this conflict and a longer-term settlement to the many problems in the Gaza Strip, but under the conditions that Israel would find acceptable. This might go, but some of the major obstacles to an improved situation for both Israelis and the Palestinians seem to have been removed. Alongside these developments, it is important to point out that the IDF is in daily contact with the Office of the Coordinator for Government Operations in the Palestinian territories. Through this office, the IDF maintains continuous contact with the international community and the health systems in the Gaza Strip and also in Israel. This allows for medical supplies, drugs, and other essential equipment to go through and provide for the ongoing operations of the emergency systems of the hospitals in Gaza. Fuel and other supplies are also brought in under the supervision of the IDF and the relevant civilian authorities. Guys, please keep spreading the truth, share our videos on YouTube, and the IDF confirmed on Tuesday that Safi el-Din, the successor of Hezbollah's chief Hassan Nasrallah, has also been eliminated in an airstrike in the Dahia neighborhood of Beirut 3 weeks ago. The Air Force is continuing to strike Dahia, and a Hezbollah official who was in the process of issuing threats against Israel's leadership had his press conference interrupted by another airstrike. Meanwhile, in a targeted airstrike, 18 Hamas terrorists were eliminated in the Gaza Strip, and there are also signs of a breakdown of Hamas in Jabalia. Some terrorists tried to escape by pretending to be civilians, but they were caught and arrested. Meanwhile, it can now be confirmed that last Saturday's Hezbollah's drone attack resulted in a direct hit to the private residence of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Elsewhere, Iran is increasing its threats and Israel is responding with emergency preparations.